can start. So, hello everyone, uh, and welcome to another webinar session again organized by Fogwing team of Altana Computing. So, we really appreciate and thank everyone for taking the time and joining us in this webinar session. My name is Bobin, and I'm part of Fogwing's marketing team. So, with me today, I have Nikhitha, product manager at Fogwing, and also Prasad, customer success manager, who will be taking you through this webinar. So before getting started, a quick brief on today's topic, which is revolutionize industrial asset management with Fogwing EAM. So through this webinar, what you will gain insights on is we'll give you an introduction on Fogwing enterprise asset management, a live product demo on the core features and modules, also the benefits of using Fogwing EAM for asset management. So for those who have been part of our previous webinar, we are glad to have you back. And for those who are like joining us for the first time, let me take a moment to give you a brief about us and our offerings as well. So we are Factana. Factana is a leading industrial software provider. We have been assisting numerous small, medium, and large enterprises in their journey towards adopting Industry 4.0 and also digitizing their operations. So at the core of our offerings lies the Fogging platform. Fogging platform is nothing but a smart manufacturing platform which offers industrial asset management solutions like asset maintenance, asset productivity, energy monitoring, quality inspection, and workplace safety. So these solutions are specially tailored, to transform enterprises into digital factories efficiently. So with a global presence, we operate in India, Europe, and USA. So before getting started, a quick note to all of you. Do not hesitate to ask if you have any questions. You can always shoot your questions or queries in the chat box, which will be answered towards the end of this webinar in the Q&A session. And also, a recorded session of this webinar will be uploaded to our YouTube channel soon. And for those who are like watching the recorded session in the YouTube channel, you can also shoot your queries in the comment box, which will be answered later on. And without further delay, let me hand over to Nikhitha. Nikhitha, over to you.
Thanks, Bhuvan. Hello, everyone. I am Nikhitha, product manager at Fogwing Industrial Cloud. So, in this session, we'll be exploring Fogwing Enterprise Asset Management or EAM, which is a critical solution for organizations that rely heavily on the physical assets. So, we'll take a deeper dive into its key features, the value it brings to organizations, and the users who benefit the most from its capabilities. So let's begin by understanding what EAM is and how it can transform asset management. So EAM is a comprehensive digital solution which has been designed to streamline the management of physical assets throughout their entire life cycle, that is from acquisition to retirement. So it allows organizations to track and manage asset information, also monitor usage and availability, handle financials, and also assess performance. So it is all within a centralized platform. So with EAM, you gain the ability to maximize your asset utilization. Also, you can ensure asset compliance, also reduce operational costs, and make data-driven decisions. So ultimately, it helps organizations like yours optimize the value derived from their assets, leading to greater efficiency and long-term sustainability. So coming to the key features of enterprise asset management, the major feature of EAM is the asset information system, which serves as the centralized repository for all data related to physical assets. It houses critical details such as asset specifications, location, operational history, and performance records. This module ensures that asset information is consistent, also easily accessible, and up to date across teams and various departments. Next important feature would be asset financial management, which allows you as an organization to track the financial aspect of each asset, including acquisition cost like depreciation and total cost of ownership. Next important feature would be asset lifecycle management. From acquisition to disposal, asset lifecycle management helps oversee every stage of assets journey. And also, this module provides visibility into asset usage patterns, enabling timely planning for upgrades, also for replacements till your decommissioning. One more major feature is your project management, as you can see, and EM software supports asset-related project planning and execution, including installations, various upgrades, and also expansions. So coming to contract management, which is another major feature in EAM. So this module helps manage contracts which are related to assets, including your leases or warranties and various service agreements. One more major feature is your vendor management, which will allow organizations to effectively manage supplier information, the relationships, and also it maintains vendor records, tracks supplier performance, and streamlines communication. So another major feature of EM is your procurement management, which optimizes the purchasing process from new assets or spare parts, aligning your purchasing activities with operational needs and also inventory levels. And another major feature is your parts inventory management, which helps organizations track spare parts and components, ensuring adequate inventory levels. So let's see why EAM is important. So EM is vital for organizations that rely on physical assets, as we saw earlier, for various operations. So it is especially important in asset incentive sectors like manufacturing sector, transportation, healthcare, utilities, and more. EM system offer a centralized digital approach to managing all these assets effectively, which will result in enhanced asset reliability and your uptime. So by improving your asset performance and reducing unexpected downtime, EM will ensure smooth and continuous operations. So the key reasons of why EM matters is EM provides valuable insights into your capital expenditures, that is your CapEx, and operational expenditures, that is your OpEx, which will enable better financial planning. It will also consolidate contract, vendors, procurement management in one platform like we saw earlier. And ultimately, an effective EM system will help organization make informed decisions, optimizing asset utilization, and control life cycle costs. This collectively derives productivity and uh, profitability, ensuring that businesses get the most value from their physical assets. So now we'll see who is the main user of EM and who is the most benefited from this. So EM software is designed to serve key stakeholders who are responsible for asset incentive operations. So let's take a look at who benefits from using EM in an organization. The major users would be the asset managers who are responsible for overseeing the performance of assets and ensuring its cost control. With AM, you can gain full visibility into asset health, enabling proactive decision making and more effective budgeting. The second most user type would be the operational leaders, which are typically your plant heads, your operations executives, or department leaders who rely on data to guide strategic decisions. So, EM provides them with actionable insights that improve operational efficiency, your reduce downtime, and also optimize your asset utilization. One more kind of users that are most benefited by EM are your maintenance teams, who are the frontline users of EM software. So, maintenance team you can use EM software to oversee the maintenance activities. They can monitor work orders, track the progress of maintenance tasks, and also ensure that maintenance schedules are met as per definition. So, together, these stakeholders use EM to ensure efficient, cost effective, and reliable management of physical assets. So, ultimately, you will be deriving with your operational success. I'll now hand it over to Prasad, our customer success specialist, who will continue the rest of the webinar. Over to you, Prasad.
Thank you, Nikhitha. So let us now understand the key differences between the EAM and CMMS software. So the EAM primarily focuses on the asset lifecycle management, right from the procurement to the operational of the assets and to the disposal of the asset. So everything related to the asset is covered into EAM part of it. When we talk about the CMMS, it primarily focuses on the maintenance management. So the maintenance task, records, then the preventive maintenance, predictive maintenance is a part of the CMMS software. So the main objective of the EM is to maximize the asset value and its performance. And the objective of the CMMS is to improve maintenance efficiency for the organization, to reduce the downtime, to increase the production value. So when we talk about the integration part of it, so the EAM has a wide range of integration which is available. But at the same time, when we talk about the integration on the CMMS part, it has some limitation which is related to the maintenance software itself. When we talk about the different feature and functions in terms of inventory management, which is available in the EAM, which provides advanced level of inventory management such as procurement, vendor management, contract management. So that is the part of the EAM in the inventory management system. Whereas in the CMMS, it's a basic spare part inventory and uh, purchase order request which is available in the inventory management. So the conclusion here is that the EAM aligns with the business goals in terms of asset managers which are using it, or the maintenance team which are using it. But in terms of tactical way, the CMMS is used in the maintenance part of it for the organization. So coming to the different feature and function which is available in the EAM software that we have. So there are different feature and functions as a part of different modules. Starting with the asset master data. So the asset master data comprises of the asset information system, where you are going to find all the information related to the asset at one place. So all the information, right from the basic details, specification, maintenance history, then different industry standard KPIs such as MTTR, MTBF values. All this will be the part of a single asset 360 feature, which will be the part of the asset master data. Now coming to the asset financial, we have the asset depreciation value, asset operational expenses, which includes the miscellaneous cost, the parts cost, the resource cost, all that will be the part of the asset operational expenses here. And then we also have the asset spend analysis in the asset financial. Now, coming to the operation management module, we have different feature and function in that. We have the vendor and contract uh, feature and function, which if your organization is having some third-party vendor team which is looking after your business goals, so you can use the vendor management, contract management in that case. If you have some of the assets within your organization causing a regular failure over a period of time, then you can use this root cause analysis feature that we have. Then you want to streamline your management and production process, then you can use the project management feature. So let us see all these feature and function into the demo of the EAM software. So this is the registration page where you can register and log in and sign in into the EAM software here. So on the left hand side, you will see the left to menu item, which is the easy access menu item, as you can see, to easily access the feature. And in front of you, you can see the dashboard of the EAM software. Here you can see the total number of assets, the total capital investment of the organization, which comprises of the overall sum of the purchased cost, the miscellaneous cost, the spare part costs, and the resource cost. So all that cost will be the capital investment of that organization. Then we have the next card, which shows the operational expenses, which includes the some of the management spare part cost, and then the resource cost, and then the miscellaneous cost that will be part of the total operational expenses here. Then the total depreciation will be the sum of the depreciation cost of all the assets. Then we have operational expenses by the month here. Then we have some segregation in terms of asset utilization. So different asset life cycle, category of the asset, then the total cost of ownership of the assets is there, and then the top 10 expensive assets which are there currently in the particular organization will also be available into the dashboard itself here. So moving on to the settings here, you'll be able to see all the modules and different feature and function within the parts of the module here. So Starting off with the organization settings, we have the plant where you can enter the details of different plants within your organization here. You can simply enter the details, their shift hours, and if you have some target KPIs in terms of downtime, some threshold for downtime, MTTR, MTBF value that you can enter into this uh, plant section, the organization settings here. Moving on to the asset management section here, we have the asset uh, section, which this is the dashboard of the asset where you're going to see all the assets within your organization here. And we have the asset 360 feature here, which shows you all the information about the asset, right from the basic information, the specification. Then if there is some ownership related to particular asset, that will be the part of this section here. Then the maintenance history of the particular machine or asset will be available into the maintenance section here. So all the details up to that date of the maintenance history will be available. Then in the reliability section, you will be able to see the industry standard KPIs such as MTTR, MTBF value, the total downtime of the machine. Then there are different trends we have included in terms of downtime for different, month or yearly wise. You can see that here. And you can also see the top by expensive parts and fault, which has been occurred into the reliability section here. Then we have the parts which have been associated, and the uses of the part for the maintenance will be available into the part section here. And in the metering, if there is some metering value which is available for the machine, manual or IoT based, all that will be available into this metering part here. Then we come into the financial section where you are going to see the operational expenditure of that particular asset here. So it will include the part uses cost, resource cost, then the miscellaneous cost here. So all that will be the part of the operational expenditure here. Then we have the asset depreciation value, where you're going to see the straight line depreciation of the particular asset here, which is determined by the system by using the purchase cost here, residual value, and the life cycle in years of that particular machine. So you can see this straight line depreciation, which will give you different values at different time of the year, so that you can gauge and plan accordingly according to the ROI of that particular machine here. Then we also have the spending trend, which will include the purchase cost and miscellaneous cost and everything, so that you will have a great grasp about what is the spending trend for this particular machine here. Then we have the file repository. So if you have any kind of manual or document which needs to be stored into the system here, so you can use this file option here for that machine. So moving on in the asset management, we have the root cause analysis feature. So within your organization, if you have any of the machine, particularly which having a recurring kind of fault over a period of time, and you're not able to get the root of that cause, so that is where the root cause analysis will come into play here. So this is the dashboard of it. So there are some prerequisite in terms of getting the root cause analysis. So you will have to create a work order summary report and fault code, so that it will be visible into this overview section. So we have this overview section, the RCA reports, where you are going to get the different reports in terms of overheating. So if there is some overheating which is happening within your machine, so you will get that reports here. And then there is a how to use this particular section here. So in this, you can once you create the fault work order and get approved by the manager here, you can create the RCA here. So you'll be able to see all the fault details about the particular machine here, the downtime start and end date, the total amount of downtime. And then we have the work order summary, which is created by the help of AI itself. So you can create this manually if it is required, or you can use the help of AI to create it. And then we follow the 5I method to for the root cause analysis feature here. So you can enter the details about the root cause analysis. So if you have some questions within yourself, so you can manually enter that, and you can enter the root cause and corrective action here, or you can take the help of the Spike AI feature to get to the root cause of that particular machine here. So moving on to the in the vendor management, we have the contract section here. So here you can see the overview of different contracts which you have been, if you have made with the vendors, different vendors within your organization here. So this is the overview of the vendor section here, contract section here, and you'll be able to see the total contract value, then the contract which will be expiring in within the 30 day, then the type of the contract, and the contract which are going to expire in the upcoming days. So in the contract section, you are going to see all the details of the contract in terms of how many numbers of total active contracts are there, the AMC, CMC, and other type of contract is there. So you can simply enter details about the contract. You can also upload the contract document here. Then you can select the plant, you can enter the contract value, you can select the vendor date, vendor name here, then the duration of the contract, and then different line item that you can use within the contract here. So in this way, if you have different contracts within different vendors within your organization, you can use this particular feature to keep a track of different contracts within your organization. This is the closed section where you're going to see all the expired and the terminated contracts, and this is the place where you're going to see the documents of the different contracts here. So now moving on to the report section. So we have different reports in terms of maintenance, asset asset reliability. Then we have the workforce performance report. Then we have the inventory reports. If you want to create any of the maintenance reports within your organization, so you can simply select the particular date range here, and you will get the details about the different maintenance reports here. And you can also download these particular reports in any of the format that you want. So that is also possible in the asset reliability section. So if in case you want to know the downtime of a particular asset, so you can select the date range here. You can select any of the date. Here you can segregate it in terms of plant. So if any particular plant uh, machines that you want to check the downtime trend, then you can select the plant section here. If you want to categorize them using the asset category, then you can use that here, or you want to simply just see a couple of assets, so that you can use that here. So these are the different downtime trends in terms of month for every of the machine will be available here, so that you will be able to see it, and you can also download this particular in a CSV and PDF format here. So this is all about the major feature that we have in the EAM software. So there are different small feature, SLA and holiday is also available here. Then a small note in the upcoming feature that we are going to implement in the EAM software, which is the asset lifecycle, as you have seen here. So asset lifecycle will cover all the details of the asset, right from the procurement of the asset, then the operation of the asset till the decommissioning or the disposing of the asset. All that information of every asset will be available into this asset life cycle feature. Then we have the procurement feature. So in the procurement, we are going to plan for the asset manager, where they are going to get what they need at the right time, at the right place, with the right quality, so that right from the procurement, from the vendors, then the invoices and everything, till the installment of the machine will all be covered into this procurement section here. Then moving on to the project management section. So in the project management section, we are planning to create a feature where we are going to help the asset manager in staying on track and getting things done on time within budget, so that they will have they will streamline the operation according to their need, and use their SLAs within that particular project section. So that will be also an upcoming feature, the project management feature here. And then we are also going to introduce the ISO compliance feature, where we are going to help the organization to maintain their right standards, so that they can deliver safe, reliable, and quality work by using this ISO compliance uh, feature here. So moving on uh, to the EAM software. So the Fogwing EAM is a part of the asset operation management suite that we have. So EAM look after the asset lifecycle, financial, contract management, and the procurement part of it for the organization. Whereas the Fogwin CMMS look after the maintenance side of it, where you are going to see all the preventive maintenance, repair request, then parts inventory management, maintenance management. All that will be the part of the Fogwin CMMS application. And then when we talk about the APM, is the asset performance management, where you are going to use the condition-based monitoring for performance management for any of the assets within your organization, energy monitoring, and then anomaly-based prediction will be the part of the APM here. So that is about the AM software here. So over to you, Robin.
Thank you, Prasad and Nikhitha, for the deep insights. So we do have a few questions lined up. So I'll just read them one by one so that you can reply to them. So first question is, uh, can Fogwing EAM integrate with existing ERP or legacy systems we currently use for financial tracking or inventory?
Yeah, it is possible. We have the open APIs where we can easily integrate it with any of the ERP software that any of the organization would have. So yes, we can easily integrate it with the any of the softwares.
Okay. So next question, what is the typical implementation timeline and support process for organization transitioning from manual systems to Fogwing EAM?
So, typically it would take around 1 to 2 weeks, right, from moving them from the conventional method of using the basic Excel and everything to the EAM software. It will take around like 1 to 2 weeks, where all the parts of onboarding and training of the team would be covered. And yes, within this time, they would definitely be confident enough to use the particular software.
Okay. So one more question. I'm using a CMMS software free version. Can I use
Yeah.
EAM software?
So if you have taken the premium membership, you can use the EAM software. If you are using Pro and Basic, then it is it is not a part of it. But if you are using the premium version of the CMMS, then you will be able to use the EAM software.
Okay. Thank you, Prasad, for answering the questions. I think that's all the questions we had. Uh, so I hope it was helpful for those who have asked and for others as well. Now I think it's almost time to wind up the session. So as previously stated, we will be uploading the recorded session of this webinar to our Fogging YouTube channel. Therefore, you can visit this and also our past webinar sessions. For those who are interested in gaining further insights into asset management, Industry 4.0, smart factories, we encourage you to explore our blog pages at www.fogging.io/blogs. Also, additionally, if you are seeking any collaboration opportunities, please do not hesitate to contact us at sales@factana.com. um, yeah, again, thank you once again for participating in this session and contributing it to our success. We eagerly anticipate connecting with you in the next webinar. So stay tuned and have a wonderful day. Bye.